The fifth four-timer if he can win a couple of more. One as a freshman. Here, redshirt freshman at the Midlands Championships. Last year he did not compete here. He's nursing some injuries. And so he's back, and here he is in the finals. The #1 ranked wrestler in Intermat rankings in the nation, Isaiah Martinez. In the blue and orange singlet, green ankle bands, Chad Walsh from Ryder in the white and red the red ankle band.
Well, we talked earlier about, coaching and whether you come to this tournament or not. You don't come unless you're ready. And there'd be no bigger prize than knocking down the national champion, Imar, in a match like this. And does this guy, Chad Walsh, have the skills to be able to do that? Maybe not for the whole 7 minutes, but he's dangerous.
He is. He does the Walsh kind of thing. His older brother, Taylor Walsh, a finalist for the Indiana University Hoosiers, and one of the most prolific pinners in the history of NCAAs. And his brother does the same type of dangerous moves, but Isaiah Martinez gets 2 points early with a takedown.
Real solid, and this is going to be one of the more tougher guys to be able to do this too, because of Imar's strength. I mean, he just gets after guys, and he's gotten a little bit more solid, and I think he learned last year from all the rolling around that he did with Jason Nolf that he had from Penn State, who he defeated in the finals in an overtime match, that he had to learn and conquer these positions or just not get in them. And you kind of seen a lot of good, solid, clean technique from Martinez this whole tournament, and he looks ready.
Martinez up from 157, where he won the titles in 2015 and 16, now at 165. You mentioned Jason Nolf from Penn State, the sophomore, still at 157. Those two won't meet this year anyway.
And Chad Walsh, coming from that great program of Camden Catholic, the Fighting Irish there in New Jersey, it's clear that they've got a pinning mentality, everything that they do. Taylor was a big pinner, and Indiana, their schedule was such that he got a lot of those falls, but then as the competition got better, he wasn't able to hit those techniques. Talking about Taylor, Chad's older brother, against the competition, but that he was finally able to go break through and do that and end up becoming the NCAA runner-up to Daringer, I believe it was. But point being is that I think that Chad is a little bit further ahead just because of the competition that he's getting. Going against this guy, you can see the leg lace, slide-by situation. Wow, he got 2. Yep, and this is, again, can he maintain this for all 7 minutes? Maybe not, but he's got the ability to be able to go ahead and collect his points.
There's Gary Taylor, 39 years as the head coach at Ryder. Gary Taylor, 39 years. This will be his last. He's retiring at the end of this year. Tremendous job at Ryder. And he's got his young man ahead of the two-time NCAA champion with 18 seconds left in the first period with that takedown.
Well, you know that Walsh really blew open some matches that were tight in the quarters and particularly in the semifinal match where he was down 5-4, ended up winning. It was 12-5 or 13-5. He actually ended up getting a major decision. So kind of an important. Take a look at Iowa, now dominating with 3 champions, up to 146 pounds, 46 points. Nebraska, hey, Arizona State is the team we're going to hear from a little bit later in this tournament, but they've brought a young squad up here to the middle part of the country, and they're vastly improved under Zeke Jones.
Are they challenging the takedown, actually, Jim?
It could be.
Talked about Gary Taylor in his 39th year. He's the winningest Division I coach among active coaches. Over 430 career wins, ranking 4th all-time in the history of NCAA. We're talking about that man right there, 39 years at the head of this program, so Ryder College. And they
No challenge.
So
that's what we're being told.
Yeah, there's no review. They were looking at the video, no challenge.
Caution.
And so Imar gets caution. He jumped the gun from underneath.
Reset. Cover, sir.
Two cautions.
Wow.
You're moving your right arm.
You know, this is,
It's a slight pause, sir.
again, against a dangerous wrestler, I just get this feeling you don't want a lot of breaks in this match. I think if you looked over at Illinois coaching staff, they wouldn't. They're confident because they got the national champ here with them, but you know, don't want a lot of breaks that get the other guy competitive, and he's already competitive, but just giving him confidence. Drops in on that leg, and to get the count, you know, and it's worth the stall warning. See,
1 point with 2 seconds left in the first period.
let's talk about the trade-off there. For me, I'd take the stall warning, all right?
Yeah.
Stall warning is better than 1 point, all right? But it's one of those things where you haven't really thought through, is that you stay on the leg. Yeah, the referee blows the whistle, you get a new start. And even if he gets an escape, you're at the same spot. So you don't let him go just because the referee just warned you.
That's a good point. And the official was counting on Chad Walsh there below the hips. On the 5 count, there would be a warning. But he would have ridden out Martinez until the end of the period, and it would be 3-2, a lead for Walsh if he would have stayed down and received the warning. It was not a point yet. There's Jeremy Hunter, NCAA champion from Penn State, who's been the longtime assistant. Jim Heffernan and Mark Perry, associate head coach in the corners for Illinois. Mark Perry, the national champion for the Iowa Hawkeyes. And now longtime assistant for Jim Heffernan, along with Jeremy Hunter there in the Illini corner.
All right, now Imar is just right where he likes to be. He's got the underhook, which he switched into a bear hug, and that's really his pacifier that he likes to have out there on the mat. He's in his total comfort zone. You go back and look at the national finals match, what he was able to do off that underhook, and something that Nolf wasn't able to take away from him. It's really difficult, but he loves living off that position. Likes to shrug it off. He gets to all of his shots from there.
Center.
They've traded takedowns, a few escapes, and Walsh out in front 4-3 because Martinez gave Walsh that escape to begin the second period because he wants to be right here.
Nice work there, a little in and out action. There's that underhook.
Underhook, duck, and 2 points, takedown.
That little shrug is what won him the national finals last year, off the underhook.
It's one thing to know what your opponent is going to do, and it's another thing to stop it, right?
Well, I just bring it to everybody's attention so they can appreciate it. I think say you can stop it. It's a lot for Walsh to do.
He's tucking it. Set.
Remember, 2 cautions on Martinez.
Martinez going to break Walsh away from him. It's 5-5, 35 seconds left in the second period.
When you are dangerous with those throws like that, just like in this position, a lot of squeezing there, the ankle pick, a lot of reach.
A lot of strength by Imar.
Yeah, but most guys, he just basically hammers in this position, and Walsh is slowly earning some respect.
Walsh going up against the Dyke Edelman Male Athlete of the Year at Illinois. Over all sports, and that's their 2-time NCAA champion, Isaiah Martinez. Right now in a battle. End of the second period, 5-5, and Martinez will get to start underneath.
Green takes defense.
He's collected a little bit of riding time himself during these
Get that green.
takedowns he's gotten. He's got 25 seconds of riding time of his own. But Walsh isn't the type of guy you want to just camp out and just hold your base. Notice how he's closing down the pockets, coming up, head and arm with the ankle lace. Gonna roll it through. A lot of strength here.
He's just got a series of no points. Woo! Wow, 1 point. Escape. Gymnastics. by Martinez, and he's out in front 6-5.
Well, I don't think they're going to stop it right now and contest the fact that I don't think that there were a series of 1 counts. I don't believe that there were 2.
No, there was not by the official. He never got to 2 counts. And you have to have 2 counts for the 2 points.
Again, Walsh out here making a name for himself, earning some respect.
Certainly is, Jim, and he is coming after Aymar, and Aymar with a tenuous 1-point lead, no riding time, 1 minute left in regulation.
I'll tell you what, 9 guys out of 9, and then there's Aymar.
Well, I was going to say, it would have been decked right there.
Well, either decked or they would still be in the position right now. And next week, if he needed to be there.
Center.
That was tight. See? Again, 2-time NCAA champion.
Fingers.
Drop into the other side. That's what you have to do. And you got a guy standing there with you. Attack above the knee. Get to both legs.
2.
Nice little switch off there by the national champion.
22 seconds. Warning on Aymar. That's his first. So no points. Carrying off the mat there. 8-5. The Fighting Illini junior, 2-time NCAA champion Isaiah Martinez out front with the game junior from Ryder, Chad Walsh, having himself a tournament.
The All-American. Nice work there by Martinez.
2 points.
Closing
put in.
takedown. Yeah. But I have to say, Tim, that Chad Walsh walks out of this match with a lot of respect. He'll have Aymar's respect. He's a good sportsman, and
That's it. Cover.
the rest of the country as well.
Little loose ride there, and that's the end. No riding time. Scores 10-6. Isaiah Martinez wins his 2nd Midlands championship, go along with his 2 NCAA championships. Your 165-pound winner by decision, Isaiah Martinez.